Hi everyone, this is Jeanette. I want to thank you for joining me for another video tutorial. This time I am using one of the cartridges, the Cricut Lite cartridges that I picked up at Walmart yesterday for Black Friday. I didn't go when they first opened, and by the time I got there they only had 2 cartridges left, and so I picked up the 2 that they had, and one of the ones that they had left was this Four-Legged Friends. And it was the last one, and I am so happy that I got in on this one. There are a lot of cute images on this, so I'm going to share a card that I made with this cartridge. And the other cartridge I used for this card is the Printing 101 cartridge. And so let's get started on this card. Okay, the first thing I did was I'm using just note cards from Walmart. They come in the package like this, and they measure, let me see, they're like 4 inches by 5.5. So I'm using that as my base, which is right here. And then I cut my background paper to 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And that gave me this. Then I took my Martha Stewart border punch, this punch right here, and out of some pink cardstock. And the pink cardstock I used came from Archivers. So I punched the border out, adhered it to the bottom of the card, and then I added some velvet-like ribbon, which is this ribbon here. And this came from Artsilicious, which also came from Archivers. It's by Chatterbox. And I went ahead and I used my ATG gun to put a strip of adhesive on the back of the velvet because it's a little bit thicker than what regular ribbon is, and I wanted to make sure it stayed. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and adhere this to my background. I'm going to use my ATG gun to do that. One more strip down the middle because I want to make sure this stays. Because like I said, it has the thicker ribbon. And I'm going to kind of get this as even as I can. I'm working around the camera, so sometimes it's a little hard to do that. Okay, and that takes care of that. I might have to stick a little bit of a glue stick under here, a glue dot, because I didn't really get underneath that with a gun. Let's see if I could run a piece of that. It did it. Okay. So there's that. The next thing I did was cut the bird, and I cut the bird at 3 inches. And let me show you the different layers on this, because sometimes I get a little confused and I have problems with these cartridges, so I'm going to show you how it did it. Okay, the first thing was I cut the bird, which is right here on this right here. And I cut the bird. This is the shift. This is just the regular key without the shift, and it gave me this image. This is the shift key with the bird right here, and it gave you the feet, the nose, and the bottom wing. Then the layers key with playing without using the shift gives you this feature, and it gives you the face and the wing. And then I cut it again with brown so I could get the little cheeks. Then I cut the regular shift and the bird key again to get my feet. These little dots that you see right here is the layer key with the shift that gives you the little eyes. Then then I cut tweet. And I cut tweet at 3/4 inch on just the regular button, hitting the tweet. And then I went back and I cut the TET using the layers button. And when you hit the layers button, one will give you a T, so I did that twice. And then when you hit the shift, it'll give you the E. And I just cut one of those. Then using my Printing 101, I cut the sew, which is right here. I cut, this is the shadow at 1 inch, and then this is just the regular letters at 1 inch. So let's get together putting together this card. I'm going to bring him in, and I'm going to attach him right about there. And I'm going to go ahead and attach those. And put some glue on that. I'm going to attach that one here. And then my E. I'm going to kind of leave it so there's a letter in between that remains pink. I didn't do that on the other card. I did kind of the 2 E's and the T. So there's that. And then my last T. And there's that. Now I'll go ahead and I'll put this on the card. You know, I watch a lot of other YouTube videos, and some of those women can just flop their letters down and they're perfectly lined up, and I'm not that type of person. It takes me several tries to get things going the way they need to be. And then we'll put the O and the S up next. Comes the S. And I can already see my T is going to blend into the background of my card, so we're going to have to make some adjustments right there. And I'll do that with a pen. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Sharpie that's pink, and I'm going to add some dots to here just to make this stand out a little bit better. I'm not sure if that really helped. Not really. And then I'll add some right here. As you can see, my E's a little crooked. Like I said, I'm not one of those people that can just make it work right the first time, but that's okay. And then I'm going to show you a little trick. You know, sometimes you have the adhesive on your fingers, and then when you go to do something, the adhesive transfers. If you get one of these gum erasers from the artist section of the store, it will take off those areas. I want to thank you for joining me for this episode. I hope to see you again, and have a safe rest of the Thanksgiving weekend. Bye.